All right, guys, let's talk some spoilers for 28 Years Later right quick. So again, if you haven't seen the movie, I'm going to talk some spoilers. I stated yesterday that I was a bit disappointed in the movie. I expected it to be one of my favorite of the year, and it was far from that. I didn't care much about the characters, and I was quite bored throughout it. I didn't feel like it had the same magic as the first movie, which is pretty common, but with how good the trailer was for this film, it got me pretty hyped. But the final scene of this movie is what I'm mainly talking about, where you have guys come out that look like absolute Power Rangers and start doing parkour out of nowhere. It felt like we transferred into a completely different movie. And that scene alone made it go from like a 3.5 to maybe a 2.5. Even if they're hinting at something else in the next few movies, that better make sense later on. I better look back and be like, there's a reason for those ridiculous characters coming out. Because previously in this franchise, they kept doing stuff that I feel like has never been done before. And even if it wasn't a bunch of parkour Power Rangers that popped out, even if it was a bunch of bandits that look like they belong in that world, it would still be weird, and it would still be something that happens in a lot of stuff. For example, in Lost or The Last of Us. So yeah, I was just not a fan of that ending. What did you guys think of it? Did it take you out as much as it did for me 20 years later? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to check out my full non-spoiler review that is on my page right now.